Alright folks, today I've got the Imalent HR70. It is a 3000 lumen headlamp. This thing is waterproof. It runs off a single 18650 battery. It has the CREE XHP70 domed LED in there. It has a tail cap magnet. It has a clip. It has a magnetic charger. It comes with a 3000 milliamp hour 18650 battery and a head strap. It's got the strap that goes over the top of your head and the strap that goes around your head. Man, this thing gets hot. That's the only thing. It gets hot. But it is the most light that I've ever strapped to my head, as far as I can recall. So, let's get into what the HR70 can do. Alright, so what you get in the box with the HR70 is you get the head strap. It has a strap that goes over the top of your head and a strap that goes around your head. And it is fairly simple to slide it on. You just get it started and then it just slides right on. You can lift the clip up some and slide it underneath it. And because of the rubberiness of it, it does stay wherever you point it, and you don't have to worry about it slipping loose or falling down. It stays right where you put it. The strap is nice. I like it. Alright. You get the owner's manual. Tells you a bit about the light. Here's the information on the run times. So the lowest mode, you get 30 lumens for 50 hours. The next mode up, the middle low, is 300 lumens. You get 4 hours and 15 minutes. Now, that's a great run time for 300 lumens, 4 hours, 15 minutes. Then you got middle, it's 700 lumens at 1 hour and 36 minutes. Then you get high, it's 1500 lumens for 3 minutes. Then it goes down to 1000 lumens for 69 minutes. And then you got your turbo, it's 3000 lumens down to 1000 lumens after 1.5 minutes, and then 66 minutes of 1000 lumens. You get 30,000 milliamp hour 18650 battery that is wrapped by Imalent. You get the light. You get a clip that is removable, and you get the charging cable that is magnet to USB, so you can plug it into a computer or any of those little boxes you got laying around. Alright, when you put this battery in, it's going to come in the light when you get it, but just in case you forget, it is not marked anywhere, the orientation of the battery. It doesn't say on the inside of the tube or the lid or anything like that, but it does go positive side down. On the inside there is a contact in there. It is not a spring. It's just a brass contact. And then on the bottom side there's a bit of a spring. You see that? It's pretty thick. And there is a magnet in the tail cap, so that allows it to stick to things. Okay, so when you hook up the charger, it just sticks onto the magnet there. For me, there is a bit to be desired by the magnet. See how I just turned it there and now it's off? That to me, the charger there has a spring on it. See that little nubbin that pushes in, and it sticks to it, right? But it's almost like there's just not enough to keep it on there. So I found that even when you lay it flat, if the cord is just wrong, it will come off. Or if you stick it on there and you pick it up like I've just done, it'll come loose. See that? So, and the only thing I don't like about that is they say on this light it will run just as normal while it's charging. I really like that, but the problem is that, well, now I've got it on and I'm going to use it like normal. Look, my charger has come off. So if you don't pay attention to it, you could be using this thing like normal and have it plugged up because you need it to be, and then it comes loose, and when it reattaches, it turns the light off. So that that magnet, either on this thing or on this thing, needs to be a bit stronger. It leaves a bit to be desired for me. But if you're not going to be using the light while it's on, you can just clip it to the side and plug it up, and it's fine. Alright, so the HR70 does have a lockout on it. So if I hold it down, the power switch, it will do nothing, but a red light will start flashing at me. So the LED doesn't do anything, the red light starts flashing at me, and every time I click it now, all it's going to do, even if I double click, or triple or quadruple click, it's going to do nothing but give me that red light. I have to hold it down again, and now that green light came on. And the great thing about that is it does not activate the light. I have to let go and then push it again to get power. So here we have 30 lumens, which is kind of crazy. The way it's spread out, this LED, I mean, it makes that 30 lumens, it spreads it out good. I mean, there's a good wide flood beam. I mean, there's not really a hot spot. It gets kind of hot right there, but just a little bitty bit on the side that is not in the hot spot. It's a floodlight, right? That's what you want for a headlamp. Hold it down, and that puts me up to 300 lumens. I just went from 30 to 300, and that is bright. That's bright enough to do almost everything you could possibly do wearing a headlamp, right? If you're working with your hands and need to see down to your feet, this 300 lumens does it, and you get 4 hours and 15 minutes out of that. It's amazing. So I'm going to hold it down again, and I'm going to go up, that's 700 lumens, and then I'm going to go hold it down again and go up to high, that is 1500 lumens. If I hold it again, it'll go back down to the 30 lumens. So the way turbo works is on or off, I have to double click. And it's just amazing how bright that is. Let's do it again. See that? It washes the camera out, and it takes it forever just to figure it out. See, if I turn it on, that's at 30 and up to 3000. It's crazy. So in any mode, from off, I double click and it goes into turbo. Or if I've got it on and it's in the lowest setting like it is now, and I double click, it goes into turbo, which is at 3000 lumens. Again, it will be 3000 lumens for a minute and a half, and then due to heat, it's going to go down to 1000 lumens. And you get that for roughly a little over an hour, 66 minutes, which is a crazy amount of time to have 1000 lumens, by the way. Most lights top out at 1000 or 11 or 1200 and then go down to that. This one goes up to 3000, goes down to 1000, and still runs for an hour, which is awesome in my book. You do have a strobe on this, so if you double click and get into turbo and double click again, you've got strobe, and then you just click it once and it turns the light off. So double click, and if you double click again, it'll go back into turbo. So, or if you just click it once, it'll turn it off. So you do have a strobe, you have turbo, and 1, 2, 3, 4 modes. So it's pretty versatile to do anything you want it to do. The only thing is I wish it had a bit more of a clip. For all of my headlights, I like them to be able to use the strap that comes with it, but I also like to be able to just take it and stick it on my baseball hat. And the way I normally do that is I slide it up on, so the brim is like this, I slide it up on the brim and point it towards whatever I need to look at. So it's sitting up facing, you know, away from my head. But this clip is just not, it doesn't, I mean, it's, number one, it doesn't hold on well. So if I go to putting something in this clip that doesn't, see how it's coming off? So the clip does leave a bit to be desired. See this? If I put like my hat under here and started raising up on it, it starts to come off the light. So the clip leaves some to be desired as well. But it does come with a head strap, and with the head strap, it does everything it needs to do. So you could carry this in the head strap all the time, and it would be a perfect headlamp. I do have another headlamp light that has a clip, and it seems to just, it's just a bigger clip. So if you look at this headlamp light, the clip is almost the length of the light, and it holds on a lot. It's designed to bend more here, see that? But this one, it just comes right off. So that's the difference. I prefer a clip that holds on a little bit more. See that? So, alright, so let's take this thing outside and see what it can do. This is it on its lowest mode. Alright, so it's pretty bright. It says it's 30 lumens, but man, that is plenty bright for anything up close. I mean, you can see It's going all the way around in a big beam. I mean, it's lighting up to the middle of the street to my feet, and I'm off the edge of the road here. And you can see it's even going across the street, but just look at the road there. It's almost lit up the entire road from one edge, there it is, to the other edge. And then you go up to the next setting, and it's much more intense. It's shining across the street, lighting up a house. Next mode. It's completely lighting up everything near me. So you can see there's off, there's on. And the next mode up. I'm gonna go back down to dim. And then let's do turbo. I mean, it's bright. This is a bright light. It's lighting up the whole yard, house, trees. This is a bright turbo. Look at that. The whole house across the street being lit up. It's crazy. Well, video doesn't do it justice. Alright folks, there it is. The Imalent HR70 3000 lumen headlamp flashlight. It's waterproof. It's a 90-degree angle light. It's got a magnet. It does produce a bit of heat, but it does produce a lot of light and a good beam. I mean, it's just crazy bright. So there it is, guys, the HR70. I really appreciate you guys watching my video. Oh, and thank Imalent for sending me this light to review. Just a big thank you to them. They're making a quality product. And it has got some massive output. So appreciate you guys for watching. Keep watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Then you can see my every time I upload a video. And I appreciate it, guys.